of course. And before we went to break, we told you that there is a new celebrity out, well, not new celebrity, but a new tattoo on a celebrity out there that most of you probably are aware of, but the explanation has been confusing. So we're gonna set the record straight for y'all right now. Who got that new tattoo?
C Breezy.
Chris beat him down Brown. Baby.
Hey, don't call him that.
Why?
That's me.
I love Chris Brown. I'm Team Breezy all day.
Chris beat him down Brown.
Chris beat him down Brown, baby. Heck yeah. You know that. It is what it is. Either way, we still love you, but you are indeed Chris beat him down Brown. Some people would love to have that reputation. Makes them think they bout that life, as the young bad girls say.
About that life.
About that life. But anyway, Chris Brown got a new tattoo, and at first glance, everybody was saying it looked like Rihanna. And it does, to me too. And they also said at the VMAs that when Chris Brown and Rihanna kissed, that we did not get to see on air, he whispered something in her ear and said, look at my neck. And when she seen it, she felt emotional, and she went out and got another tattoo as well. So they're saying Chris Brown actually got his first, and after Rihanna went and got the.
I think it's like everybody looking at it like it's crazy. Why would you do that? But I mean, he loved her, and he hurt the woman he loved, and like that's just something he has to live with for the rest of his life. So he wear it on him. Well,
they're saying that is a like battered woman's face, and then like a regular face is Rihanna's face. But however, Chris Brown did nip it in the bud. He let us know what it really is. It is a combination of a sugar skull that's in association with the Mexican celebration of the Day of the Dead, and a Mac design that he saw. So ladies that are familiar with Mac, like myself, it's one of the designs that they have in conjunction with the skull from the Day of the Dead.
That sound conveniently right.
That almost sound like, why did you get that? Like, it looks like Rihanna.
Like, we would prefer it just look like Rihanna.
Right, like a Day of the Dead skull on your neck and another woman.
You seen a Mac ad and you wanted to get a Mac? What?
Hey. I just pray I never get that way. But Chris's mom actually got very frustrated with the fact that people would say that he allegedly got Rihanna's battered face tattooed on his neck. And she tweeted out, "Angels, please never believe everything you hear. Take a look around and see how everyone is quick to judge when they don't even know. I laugh at them because they are all the same. Follow the leader. Follow the leader is their motto, even if they don't know where the leader is headed. Angels, no matter what God wants us to love in spite of, I will continue to follow his commands and only his." Thank you, Chris Brown mama, for tweeting that out. She could have easily just told us exactly what the tattoo was for, though. But hey, all the rest of that was good too. But definitely take a look at my Facebook. I posted in comparison both of the pictures to show you is it Rihanna or is it the other thing? We'll see. We did have some comments. We have Nicordo who said, "I was wondering about that tattoo. It's his body. If Rihanna wants to accept a man that will beat her, that's her business. My grandma used to say, if you can't hear it, you must feel." Can't hear it, you must feel. That's true. Listen with your heart. His grandma's like Grandmother Tree on Pocahontas. Remember when she used to say, "Listen with your heart, you will understand"?
Listen with your heart.
She'd be like, "Listen with your heart, you will understand." You don't know what I'm talking about?
No, I
Did you watch Pocahontas?
Pocahontas. That was with the Indian girl and John Smith.
And she had Grandmother Tree. Her grandma was a tree.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I think his grandma is like Grandmother Tree. Yeah, because she said. Anyway, we also had somebody else that said that.
That was deep.
Yeah, it's so sad. Well, as soon as I read it, I just thought, oh, his grandma's like Grandmother Tree. Okay. Ethan said,
"It's so sweet."
That N-word got a tat of beating her A.D. that in like Ike times 10. Laugh out loud. He had a lot of cussing, so I'm trying to bleep it out.
Oh man.
He's basically saying Chris Brown got a tattoo of beating Rihanna. He's just like Ike. But you know what? How disrespectful would that be if Chris Brown really did get a tattoo of Rihanna's face when he was beat up?
I mean, hey, she took pictures.
Really?
Hey, he had to get the picture somewhere for the tattoo artist to
Of
do.
her face?
Hey, I want this on my neck, bro. Right
Yeah,
here.
I want to remember this moment forever.
Hey, color it. I'm already light skinned. Just can you make the red marks?
But have you looked at it? You looked at it, right?
Yeah.
Do you think it's Rihanna or do you think it's the MAC product in conjunction with the skull?
I think it's Rihanna. I want to think it's Rihanna just because
It's more interesting.
yeah, it's not even because it's more interesting. Ooh, just because it would be bad if that's the MAC thing. Like, I would be wondering what a grown man with blonde hair on his head is doing with a MAC anything on his neck.
My question is this though, like, how psychotic is Chris Brown if that really is Rihanna? And it does look like her, y'all. Like the face structure, the eyes, the lips, the nose. It looks like Rihanna on a good day and a bad day. But or when she was beat up and when she was regular. Chris Brown will have to be incredibly psychotic to get that tatted on his face. So I'm gonna say it's the Mexican skull along with the MAC product. Maybe he's trying to say with enough makeup you can look this way. I don't know, but okay, whatever.
Even the MAC thing can look beat up. Look at the eye, look at the lips, it look all cracked out. She got the Tyrone Biggum lips on one side.
No, she don't.
Yes, she do. Look at it. Oh, like she got the powdered lips on one side of the MAC thing.
That's because she's got the red lipstick on. You know the red always gives you like a fuller lip.
Yeah.
Well, I looked at the picture that he's saying it is. Clearly, maybe he should have got color in it and it would have made more sense. It would have looked less Rihanna-ish.
If he would have got red lipstick on there, it would look like more like Rihanna.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay, well, maybe he shouldn't. I don't know, but he definitely decided. They stayed doing something to stay in the media.
Hey, they live that life. I think he about to drop an album, so.
Okay, well, I'll be looking forward to that. That'll be great. Either way, shout out to Chris Brown and Rihanna for their new tattoos. Ree got the almighty ISIS under her boobs, and Chris Brown got Ree's face or a Mexican skull along with a MAC product on his neck. So let's just pray we don't have a whole bunch of teenagers going out and doing this now.
It was bad when Gucci went and got the tattoo on his face and then everybody went and did it.
Yes.
It was just like, oh my God.
I just had someone email me with a face tat. But what's funny is I'm like, hey, I want that guy. He's got the face tat. He's about his business. Because I'm looking for a hype man, guys. So,
wow.
Yeah. He had the face tat. He stood out. So maybe stuff like that does work. I
mean, if you're going to do that for the rest of your life, then cool. But if you're going to try to work at CVS or Walmart, then, I mean, that's going to scare people.
You can use MAC makeup to cover up that tattoo.
If you're a grown man wearing MAC makeup because you got Gucci symbols tattooed all over your face, you need to kill yourself. Right now, you're a waste to society.
Dang, all that?
Yes. You make bad decisions with your life. You probably gonna make bad decisions with stocking my groceries, like putting stuff in the wrong places. I don't need that.
Whatever. That's why I said, hey, he's got a face tat. He ain't going nowhere.
Nowhere.
Once I sign him on, he's on for good.
He's on for good.
Yeah, 'cause this is what he's gonna do. But
he's not gonna be working for AT&T.
He can work for AT&T on the phone in the call center. Nobody has to see his face.
You think when he go to that interview, he be like, "Hey, how you doing? My name is Tyrone. So Tyrone, you ever sold any drugs? Ever shot anybody, Tyrone? Like, yeah, it's
no,
questionable.
have you?
It's questionable. You see a guy with a bunch of tattoos on his face. He just.
But let's be serious. When you see a white guy with a bunch of tattoos on his face, you don't think he sold drugs or killed anybody?
I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
You think he's a weirdo?
I think he did.
Or
something.
he does tattoos.
I think he either way. I think something in his life has to do with drugs to do that.
He might be like on. You wouldn't think that he's a drug dealer.
He might be.
We never think that about white people. No, we don't.
I do. I definitely do.
So if you see a black man, you see a white man, he's got a face tat. He must deal drugs and he's killed someone. No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
You be like, man, he probably do tattoos.
He probably do tattoos and sell weed.
Well,
you gotta do something to mellow yourself out, getting all that. Your skin swells up, like, unless you just like a crazy pain junkie, like you have to be on some type of drugs.
No, do you have any tattoos?
Yeah, I got one tattoo.
I have a lot, and no, it's not that deep. It ain't about your skin swelling up and you gotta be on pain, man.
You gotta call her right now. We're gonna ask her about that too. Hello, caller. Hello, welcome to WSCT Radio. What's up?
Good morning. How you guys doing?
We're doing good. Who is this?
It's P. Ross. What's going on?
Oh, what up, P.
You know,
Ross?
I'm logged in. I'm watching y'all, man. I should be posting y'all very soon. Y'all doing a great job, by the way.
Thank you. That's what's up. We appreciate you, you know, staying checked in with us.
Yeah.
Let me ask you something. When you see a white man with a tattoo on his face, what do you automatically think?
That's what they care about. They're no different than we are.
I think he's like a goth. You know, I met a lot of those goth people in school. So.
See, God.
Like,
would you think he
yeah, with the black
would you think
and stuff like that.
Would you think he sells weed or anything?
He's like he crazy. You know what I'm saying? I don't deal with people like that.
Would you think he sells weed or anything? Or smokes it?
What you say?
Would you think he sells
hell
weed?
yeah. Man,
Okay.
most of them do.
Boom. I told
Sorry
you.
for cursing.
That
I'm
wasn't-
sorry. I don't want to lie.
No problem. That wasn't the first thing he thought of, though.
But
I
I
said the
mean-
first thing you think, not what you think when you go deep down into it and get asked a second question.
but when you look at him, you like, oh man, this white dude, I know he probably got it.
Anyway,
When I first looked at a guy like that, I figured like, okay, he's probably a rocker. He's a rocker, a goth person, yeah, and he probably do smoke weed. I don't think he probably no drug seller or nothing.
thank
like
you. Wow. Thank you, P. Ross. We appreciate you so much calling in. See you
That's why we're
soon.
missing out on the cheaper price.
that. All right, y'all keep it easy. Y'all keep it moving, man. Y'all already know.
Thank
Alright.
you.
What?
That's what you get. Ha!
Okay, so
In
you got
Ty's
that.
face. But anyway, when we come back,
I was half right.
you was half right. I give you that. But I know that they be doing weed and crack. And
I had a white
meth
dude walk
and-
up on me and say, "Hey, bro, you got any booger sugar?" And I was like, "What?" Like that was the most slickest way to ask for some.
That sound like he asking for like sex, like he's soliciting sex. Booger sugar.
Booger sugar.
Ugh. What was he talking about?
Cocaine, I think.
Oh, okay. Cause like booger sugar. That sound like
I just thought
booty.
boogers and white. I was like, oh, that
Ugh.
that was creative.
I'm wondering why he even felt that it was okay enough to approach you like that. Like
I
if
mean-
nobody would ever approach me and ask me something like that. I
He
just
was
don't
just-
feel like that's something that you
He
would
was
ask
just
me.
drunk and feeling brave. I felt like he would ask the cops that, and it was so subtle that you could have passed.
And what'd you say? You was just like, no.
I just laughed. I was like, man, that was real slick, because I knew what he was asking for, but I just never heard it referred to that.
This boy in my high school, he told me how I guess now y'all know I don't do drugs, I don't smoke, so it's called a roach, and it's like the little piece of the end of the weed blunt. So he was saying that it was some little skateboarder dude. He said he was walking down the street in front of our high school smoking his weed, and he dropped it down. Some skateboarder dude hopped on his skateboard, shoom, went past and picked up the little bitty piece and started smoking it that quick. I said I didn't know that white people did stuff like that.
Yeah.
Not at all. Like, wow.
Why?
And he was
Why
like
only
the
black people gotta
He
do
was
that
like the
stuff?
goth type.
Why
'Cause
only
that's
black-
all I know. I
That's-
don't know them.
Nobody watched the show Jackass or Wild Boys.
No, I love that show.
Yeah, those are average white boys in Middle America or in Georgia, North Carolina. That's how they act.
I
They
know,
wild
I
like
know
that.
them, but like I just unfortunately don't know any like gothic people that wear all black and got tattoos all over their face and black nails. I don't know them. I know the Wild Boys type dudes. Yeah, went to high school with boys like that. But anyway, we got a great conversation coming up with you. It's Relationship Wednesday, so we're gonna be talking about men and why they cheat and women and why we let them. So we'll be right back. It's WSCT Radio.